Brother Nick Nichelson.
For those of you who weren't here or don't know that we're here on Wednesday nights,
Amen. Come on.
we had an awesome service.
Yes, we did.
I told the wife afterwards, told Donna, I said, the music, I don't believe if you could have went to Jimmy Swaggart church and hired all the guys he has hired, ones some of the best musicians in the world, it would have sounded any better. It was just awesome. I told her, I said, I don't play that good, except by the anointing. You know, and if it just flew, I mean, I can tell when I'm wrong. I just don't always know where to go to get right. As far as my playing, now in my soul, I know where to get right. I know without a shadow of a doubt. Chad preached an awesome service. I had to go apologize to him afterwards. I said, while he was preaching, my mind went to wander, and I told him what it wandered about the first time. And I think he's going to use it later. But the second time, I got to thinking about a story I'd read in the Reader's Digest about a hang glider. If you've ever been on a hang glider, it's an awesome feeling when you're kiting down. Anyway, this guy had jumped off a cliff and been flying around for a while and got caught in a downdraft. And for those of y'all that fly, Brother Bob, you know what a downdraft would do to you. There's nothing you can do. And he was just falling and falling, and he had all of his gauges on it, which I've never used, but he had all of his gauges telling him what all to do, and no matter what he did, he couldn't get out of the downdraft. And he kind of said, God, I guess I'm fixing to meet you in a few minutes. And just right after that, a hawk in a dive position, wings folded back, straight down, head first. You thought, well, I guess we're both going to die. He said about 30, 40 feet above the ground, the hawk spread his wings, kind of tilted a little bit, and right up he come, caught the updraft. And if it hadn't been for that hawk, you know, he wouldn't know what to do. He put himself into a kind of a dive more to get a little bit more speed, flipped himself over, caught the updraft, and come right out of it. God had the answer. How many times do we say, I'm putting it in God's hands, but really don't? This man did. He didn't have a choice. All else failed. He had to say, God, I guess I'm fixing to meet you, because he gave up. And God showed him the way. God is always going to show us the way. You know, because he promised us that he would be a counselor, a mighty God, and a Prince of Peace. He promised us that he would be a father and would love us with a love that would not cease. Well, I tried him and I found his promises are true. He's everything he said that he would be. The finest words I know could not begin to tell just how much Jesus means to me. For he's more wonderful than my mind can conceive. He's more wonderful than my heart can believe. He goes beyond my highest hopes and my fondest dreams. He's everything that my soul ever longed for. He's everything he promised, and so much more, more than amazing, more than marvelous, more than miraculous could ever be. That's what Jesus is to me. Well, I stand amazed to think the King of Glory would come to live inside this heart of man. And I marvel just to know he really loves me. When I think of who he is, who I am, he's more wonderful than my mind can conceive. He's more wonderful than my heart can believe he goes beyond my highest hopes and fondest dreams. He's everything that my soul ever longed for. He's everything he promised, and so much more, more than amazing, more than marvelous, more than miraculous could ever be. He's more than wonderful. That's what Jesus is to me. I hope that speaks to somebody. Used to, I kind of graded my own spirituality by the songs that I sang would match or go along with the preaching. One day I thought I did a really terrible job. I knew I did. I didn't match nothing. I thought, God, one of us is wrong. And then somebody come to me after the service and said, I really enjoyed what you sang because it touched my heart. And I finally come to realize that sometimes it ain't about us, it's about somebody else. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that somebody understands what I'm trying to tell you.